While I was driving over here, my cup fell. It made me want a little sister because I don't have any. And then tomorrow we are going to be going to Mexico. Good morning, besties. It is time to get up. It's currently 4:40 in the morning. I decided to wake up a little early today because we are going to be going to Mexico and I need to pack my bags, and before heading out I want to get a workout in because I'm not going to be able to work out tomorrow, so I want to make sure that I get it done today. So even if we don't want to get up, besties, we have to get up. Okay, let's go. Checking in. We are outside of this little gas station here. They have a food court inside. We have been here before, but it's been a while. My sister was craving it, so we decided to stop. Oh, it's hot. Is it?
Ese es el mucho, no te leo. Muchacha, ¿nos puedes dar poquita salsa?
Sí, claro. ¿De la misma o?
Sí, de la misma.
You good?
¿Está buena?
They're my mom.
Aquí tienes.
Ok, gracias.
Oh, bueno.
Tastes like my mom's house.
It's hard for me to like enchiladas, but I like this one. Batallo mucho para que me gusten otras enchiladas que no son las tuyas. Está buena. All right, checking in afterwards. The food was delicious. There's a cook in there that makes everything fresh, and it is just so good. I got a little platter that had carne arrachera, which was kind of like a steak meat. It had beans, guacamole, pico de gallo. It had quesadilla, an enchilada de queso fresco. Like it was all so good. Basically like eating at home. But anyways, we are now headed to try a cute little coffee shop. It's called Saudades Cakes or something like that. And they sell fraps, they sell like matchas, they sell cakes. It also looks really cute, so I'm excited. What I love most about Mexico is that you can go to restaurants and they're literally in someone's home, which in the US would be so weird and I would feel so uncomfortable, but in Mexico it just makes sense and it feels like the food's more authentic, more fresh. So I'm excited to go and try that.
A la two.
2 cuadras y media.
Aguayes.
Right there. Uy. Christina always wanted to come to a cat cafe. This low-key ended up being a cat cafe. You gotta meow at it, Christina. You gotta let it know. Oh. Oh, Christina wants to go home with you. Maybe you're a secret cat lady.
Maybe.
I feel like no dog has ever loved you this much.
No.
Let's try Christina's. That's good. And I don't like matcha.
El mío no está nada dulce.
¿No?
Está bien
¿Está bueno?
O sea, está bueno porque no se encaqueca.
¿Es más de vainilla?
Mira.
That's delicious. I got just the basic mocha one. Está bueno, también no está muy dulce, which I like. Pero voy a decir que me gusta más el tuyo, el de vainilla, because it's not too overly sweet. Time to try our little cakes that we got. Also, as I've been drinking this, I'm getting more and more of a taste of like cookies dipped in coffee, which I actually don't mind. I love that taste. So first, we got a tiramisu, which if you guys know, tiramisu is my weakness. I love myself some tiramisu. We got this tres leches, or how do you say, wait, what was it? Tres luchis. We got some tres luchis.
Tres leches?
My mom shook her head in disappointment. She's like,
No, it's because it's a viral meme.
Yeah.
It says tres leches.
we also got a cake, but let's try these first. Let's dig in. I think she said it had cream cheese, no? Tiene like a cream cheese taste to it. This is the tres luchis.
Tres leches.
Yes, Emma. Es un meme. I'm gonna dig in here where the lotus cookie is.
Tres luchis?
Tres luchis. Cheers.
Dame tiramisu.
Me gusta más este.
¿El tres leches?
It's really good. It's because this one has more of a spongy texture with the cake. ¿Verdad que está bien bueno? You didn't like this one?
Coffee. It tastes like literally cream cheese and coffee.
It's good, but I don't know if I'm a fan of the cream cheese flavor. We also got a little cake to try. Voila! Oh, this one has a macaron. Carrot cake is another thing that I recently became obsessed with this year. I used to not like it, but very good.
Very
Good. That was good, but that's enough for us. We're not really sweets people. We just too much sugar, but it was good. It was all good to try. We'll save it for later. And we made it to the rancho. It is so nice right now, so fresh. It feels like fall time. It's also been very cloudy recently, which is a good thing and a bad thing at the same time, because I feel like cloudy days make me very sleepy, very lethargic, but they're also a vibe, so. Good morning. It is the next day, and today on the agenda we have to eat. Basically, that's what we come for. Eat, relax, and disconnect from the world. This morning, though, we are gonna go to my cousin's house because she's gonna make me huevo con weenie, which huevo con weenie here hits different. Like, I don't really eat huevo con weenie at home, but here I will eat it up. And then they make fresh homemade tortillas, so I'm so excited. Before we go, though, I'm gonna get a quick coffee at the Veep here, which is kind of like the Circle K of Mexico, and they make, or they don't really make it, they have the best iced coffee. Like, the ice texture is my perfect kind of ice texture. It's like that crunchy little like chippy ice. So good. So I'm gonna go pick some up, grab some for them, of course, since they're making me breakfast, and then come back here. I think that's the game plan. So let's get our day started. me hizo un concoction que puso que era el más rico que ha probado. Van a parar juntas. No. Wow. Ok, vamos.
You want to risk humiliating yourself in front of the whole school? I have a chance.
But if you ask me, any group activity that forces others to be happy.
Okay, I just wanted to tell you that I haven't got all day. Right. I just wanted to tell you that, your shoelaces are untied. Freak.
Hey, what are you doing?
Are you okay?
I cannot believe you did that.
Are you sure you're okay?
Okay, so to catch you up, we've basically come back to the rancho. I've just been chilling, watching Lizzie McGuire, taking naps, laying around, doing some editing, and I also brought a fun little book with me to read. I actually got this book for free recently. So the other day, me and Ruby went to go watch Wicked, but before the Wicked movie, we decided to do some browsing around the local shops. Somebody had donated money to the local bookstore out of the kindness of their own heart. They just wanted to give back to the community during these uncertain times, to just remind people that, you know, there are kind people, how important it is to build community, to have hope, to organize. And so they had a bunch of different books based on that. There were so many good choices to pick from, but we came across this one, Sandra Cisneros, The House on Mango Street. Ruby had said she remembered reading this maybe in like middle school or so, and I don't remember reading it, but it did catch my attention because it's from a Mexican-American author. And it says in here that this book is written to women, or a las mujeres. It's quite an easy read, which I think is exactly what I need. I feel like just recently my attention hasn't been there. Like I just want to get through things pretty fast. And I think I just need to build my patience back up again, because being in a state of high anxiety, I feel like I just like, I get overwhelmed, like desesperada, like I just want to get through things. I want to get through them. Like I just don't have the patience to sit there and like read something super long. So I think that this is a pretty good size. I'm literally on page 3, and just from what I've read already, like there are so many things that I can just relate to, like the little things that you never think other people experience, just like little thoughts that you have growing up, just like wanting peace and quiet. Growing up in like a Mexican household, everything is always so loud, and I always thought that it was just me like being ungrateful for the fact that like sometimes I just want peace and quiet. Like I like the silence, I like my alone time. And she said that right here. And it talks about how like thinking in like 2 different cultures or 2 different languages, even like in Spanish, you think to yourself like, oh, I shouldn't want this because in Mexican culture it is common to do this. But then when I think in English, I think I should already be doing this because this is what's common in American culture, you know? So it's pretty cool to be able to relate to something in that way. So we'll see where this goes. Let me just read to you this paragraph. It says, the daughter claimed she'd been taught that a writer needs quiet, privacy, and long stretches of solitude to think. The father decided too much college and too many gringo friends had ruined her. In a way, he was right. In a way, she was right. When she thinks to herself in her father's language, she knows sons and daughters don't leave their parents' house until they marry. When she thinks in English, she knows she should have been on her own since 18. Like, it's just crazy to see somebody else experiencing thinking in 2 different ways, 2 different languages, 2 different cultures. Like, I like this book already. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, because I do think that it gets pretty sad. So I'm not ready for that, but I just love being able to feel like I'm not the only one, you know? And just like that, our fun adventure has come to an end. However, we did come back to something fun, a little gift from me to me. So if you guys watched the previous video, you guys saw that my Stanley fell on my car floor and water just got everywhere. And this is something that has happened multiple times already. And thankfully, for the most part, I'm able to somewhat catch it, but this time it just fell. And I was like, this was the last straw. I need a new cup. And so I did purchase myself a new Stanley. This one though is a non-spill one. So if it falls, I'm good. Because I know that this still won't fit in my cup holder, but at least if it does fall, it won't spill because it's a non-spill one. But anyways, I am now going to get started on my workout because, as you guys know, we gotta stay consistent. It's also December 1st. Crazy. And it's the start of our locking in. Basically though, by locking in, I just mean continue with what I'm doing, but I just gave it a new term so that it feels like it's something new, you know, like a new challenge. We'll see if maybe we pick up running again. I bought this little running vest a while back, if you guys remember, and I just haven't used it. I haven't gone running because it got really hot, and so I just didn't use it. But now that it's cold, I shall probably pick it back up again. We'll see. One step at a time. Let's get our day started. But as I am getting pumped here for my workout, I'm also doing some Christmas shopping. And let me tell you guys that this year is the first year where I haven't also gotten myself a gift every single time I make a purchase, because I'm so grown now. And I'm like, I don't need to buy things for myself. I'm just gonna buy things for other people. That's what Christmas is about, right? She says that she also got herself a new gift. But this one I didn't purchase for anyone else. I just bought it because I literally needed it though. I just found a really good gift for one of my sisters, but I don't know if they'll like it. That's always the hardest part. I hate when people open gifts because then it's like, what if they don't like it and they're just lying to me? And I really like put thought and effort into this. I'm like, ooh, they're gonna love this. But we're gonna do a quick screenshot of it just to make sure they don't scam me, even though they're gonna send me a confirmation email. But you just never know. And I have my receipts in case they decide to tell me that my purchase never went through. I just finished with my editing and now I am doing a quick little reset for this new week ahead, especially because I am locking in, as I mentioned to you guys. I am trying to just take better care of myself. I feel like sometimes I go through little moods or something where I just kind of get lazy, but not in a sense like I'm actually lazy. It's more like a mental lazy. Like I just have so much going on mentally that I don't have the energy to do anything physically, if that makes sense. I feel like this tends to happen when I go through periods of anxiety, and it might not look like I have anxiety because I'm like excited and I'm happy and I'm like high functioning, but really I deal with it more on my own and in little ways. So like you might see me and I might look like I'm totally okay, but behind closed doors is when I'm like tossing and turning. I can't go to sleep. I'm just like sitting there thinking, staring at the roof, just like feeling the feelings of anxiety, but not like a full-blown panic attack, if that makes sense. And so it's hard to tell from the outside, which is why it's so important to acknowledge when you're dealing with it and just be like your best support system that you possibly can be. And so when I'm going through these periods of anxiety, I feel like I become aware that I'm going through these periods of anxiety because I stop taking care of myself. So I'm doing like all the things that I typically would do that would make you think that I'm like doing so okay, right? Like I'm taking my showers, I'm doing my workouts every single day, I'm going to sleep, I have my sleeping routine. Like it all looks like everything is normal, but there's little things that I will do For example, like I'll go 3 days without having the motivation or the desire to wash my face. Another thing is, you know, I'm really consistent with my workouts, but I'll be working out and I'm not actually paying attention to my workout. Like I'm just working out. I'm at the end of my work and I'm like, did I just work out? I did not experience any of that. Like I just go into autopilot mode. And so just noticing those little things about myself so that I can call myself out, be there to support myself, be like, hey, you're not doing good. What do we need to do for ourselves to make ourselves feel good again, to make ourselves feel better?